everyone. Hello, Ken is on vacation for a bit, so I will be filling in. Today is Tuesday, July 10th, and today's show we have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett, who's going to be talking about Laguna Beach and all the fun things there is to do down there, plus a really great way to get there. Then we also have Stuart, who's here with Advanced Ear Care. We have Community Concerts, who's going to talk about an upcoming concert that they have. And then we also have the Baby Boomers Club, and I can't possibly begin to explain the Woodstock that they have coming up, so they're going to tell us all about it. And then today's meetings, we just have the one meeting, which is going to be United, and that will be in the boardroom at 9:30, and we will be showing that to you live right after our morning newscast at 9:30 if you're watching the morning program. And then the weather, well, it's finally cooled down, as you probably have noticed, and we've got some cloud cover that's keeping it a bit cooler, yet a little humid. So on Tuesday today, we have a high of 88 with a low 68, and that's going to be warm with a chance of rain, believe it or not. Then on Wednesday, it's going to be warm and humid again with a chance of rain, 86, 68. And then on Wednesday, warm, humid with a chance of rain again, and 86, 67. On Friday, it's going to be warm with scattered clouds, but clearing, 85, 67. And then on Saturday, looks beautiful, sunny and warm, 85, 67. Can't complain about that. Then around town, we've got North OC 91, beaches in the 80s, perfect weather. South OC 89, boy, that's warm. San Diego 87, Inland OC about 93, a little warmer. Foothills 90. Arrowhead 77 with a possibility of some thunderstorms, and Palm Springs 103 also with a possibility of some thunderstorms. So warm, humid, partly cloudy with a little bit of possibility of rain this afternoon, but nonetheless a lot cooler than it has been, and looking pretty good for the week. So we'll be right back after this with some great stuff.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry, head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I am so pleased to welcome you to JTV. We're a 24/7 home shopping network focused exclusively on jewelry and gemstones. And because we believe every woman deserves to be lifted up, we love to help her sparkle, keep her informed, and make her smile. Our viewer is passionate about jewelry and gemstones, and we share her passion. Because of that, she keeps coming back, making us one of the top retailers in the United States. We sell extraordinary products at extraordinary prices. Welcome to JTV.
This is how we burger, brew, and cue. Pick a town. Arrive hungry, real hungry. Start with a massive burger. Charred, juicy. Add bacon, a buttery bun, piled high. Serve it up, wash it down. Creamy, hoppy, fruity, malty. We're not done yet. Q-time, deep fried, sauce soaked, pork ribs, meaty, tender. I'm full. Where to next?
All new Burgers, Brew, and Q. Tuesday at 9. Cooking Channel. Stay fired up.
Managing your own medication can be stressful. For decades, we have watched you stand in line at your local pharmacy and battle with insurance companies, all to be left with the difficult task of organizing, managing, and remembering to take your medication. AmeriPharma offers a new way of simplifying the lives of you and your loved ones.
In previous years, I didn't require any prescriptions, but now I have to take about 7 or 8 due to various conditions. It's a management problem. My nurse told me about AmeriPharma's Med Box. I switched over. Boy, am I glad I did. It's really easy to use and it's solved all my problems.
Get your medications delivered to your door. You'll receive your pre-sorted med box that easily allows you to tear and take the required medication regimen at the plainly printed date and time. AmeriPharma MedBox, the new standard in medication management.
Welcome back. Well, it's summertime and Laguna Beach has tons of things going on. So we have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett here, who's here to talk about all the great things going on, plus a great way to get down there without driving. So how exciting. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So Laguna Beach obviously has tons of things, but you know, the drive can be quite challenging with traffic. So tell me a little bit about what's going on down there.
Well, of course, summer is in full swing and a lot of activities in South Orange County, especially in the areas like Laguna Beach, where they have a plethora of activities all summer. So we have, again, the Summer Breeze program. And this is our third year of the program. It's something I helped initiate a couple of years ago when we needed something as an adjunct to the Laguna Beach trolley to get people into the city of Laguna Beach. So basically, if you go to Lake Forest Drive and the 133, there'll be a parking lot. And people can come and park their cars there, or they can get shuttles from their communities to get dropped off there. Pick up the Summer Breeze trolley. It runs every 30 minutes. From 11 a.m. to midnight through Labor Day. And it takes you right down into the heart of Laguna Beach for all of the great activities. And then you can connect from there with the Laguna Beach trolley and go throughout Laguna Beach, and also connect in Dana Point at the Ritz-Carlton with the Dana Point trolley, and go right into Dana Point Harbor and all of the areas within Dana Point as well.
Okay, so the bus that they can catch at the 133 and Lake, what did you say, Lake Forest? Okay, so how many people does the bus hold?
The bus holds about, I think about 80 passengers.
Okay.
So it's quite large.
Okay. All right. And then once they get down into Laguna, then they can catch the trolley that goes up and down the highway, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so what would be some of the things that they could do down in Laguna Beach once they got off the bus?
Well, you've got Pageant of the Masters, Art Affair, the Sawdust Festival, the Lagoon Playhouse, and the Laguna Beach bus station as well.
Oh, okay. So now, the Laguna Playhouse. Now, are some of those things? So the bus can run. Does it run at night or only during the day?
No, it runs from 11 a.m. to midnight.
Oh, it does.
Yes, every 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And
that's great. And then the trolley. How often does that run?
Every 20 minutes.
Through midnight as well?
I believe so.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. And then the Laguna Beach bus station. What exactly is there? That is where they drop off and pick up, or
drop off and pick up. And
Okay.
getting to other locations outside of the city as well.
Okay. And now the trolley, can you request where to get off?
No, there
Or-
are specific trolley stops.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
Okay.
But they're designated with well-lit signs for the day and evening use.
So what if somebody they went shopping and they have a lot of packages? Can you still get on the trolley and on the bus with those packages?
Absolutely. A lot of people love to
Great.
go shopping in Laguna Beach. You know,
Okay.
they go to lunch and then go shopping. They've got their bags with them. Just hop on the trolleys and get back to their cars through the trolley system.
And they can also go to the beach too. So would they allow them to bring beach things too on the bus?
Absolutely. Bring your
Okay.
beach towels and your sand buckets. You're ready to go.
Perfect. All right, good. Now, Main Beach is one of the main, that's the beach that's right at the end of what, Broadway?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So people can go to that beach there and they can catch the trolley there too.
Yes, there's a stop right there at
Okay.
Main Beach.
Okay, great. And then what about coming back? Do they come back to the same location to catch the bus coming home?
They can come back to any location within Laguna Beach for the trolley,
Okay.
and then connect in with the Summer Breeze trolley, and then come right back to the parking lot.
Okay. All right, great. And then what about the schedule and the map and directions? Where should they go for that?
You can go to lagunabeachcity.net for all of the information about the trolley routes and the Summer Breeze program, and it'll give you all of the dates and times and information that you need.
Let's talk about the system itself. Like, how long ago did it start, and how did you realize that it was something that was a need?
Well, the Laguna Beach trolley started many years ago. I'm not sure the inception date, but it's been in service for a number of years now. And it's through a program called Project V at the Orange County Transportation Authority.
Okay.
So it's a great program that I've advocated for since I got elected in 2014. And I'm also chairwoman of the Orange County Transportation Authority this year.
Okay.
And I've been a real strong advocate for the trolley system. I think it's a great way to connect our South County cities together. So we have trolleys now in San Clemente, San Juan Capistrano, Laguna Beach, Dana Point, and next year we'll have Laguna Niguel getting online.
Okay.
And as well as other cities, and we're just going to connect all the cities together so you can literally park in one area in South County and get shuttled around to all of the other cities.
Okay, and then the Summer Breeze, how long ago did that start?
3 years ago.
Oh, that was 3 years ago. All right. Okay. And is there only one location to catch that, or is there other locations to get it as well?
Well, the main location for parking and for the inception of the program is at Lake Forest and the 133.
Okay.
So that's where the big parking lot is.
Okay. All right. Great. Now, what are some? Now, you said it was connected to the Ritz-Carlton in Dana Point. Can they actually get off at the Ritz-Carlton too?
Yes. What you do is you take the Summer Breeze trolley into Laguna Beach, and then you take the Laguna Beach trolley down to the Ritz-Carlton.
Okay.
And then from there you can catch the Dana Point trolley.
Okay.
And go through Town Center in Dana Point and to Dana Point Harbor.
Okay. All right. Great. Tell me a little. I know you mentioned Project V just a few minutes ago, but tell me exactly what was involved. I mean, there was a lot of money that went into it. How did you coordinate and get all of that together?
So Project V is a program where, like I said, OCTA pays for 90% of the program. Cities pay the remaining 10%. It's a $27 million program.
That's a lot.
And basically it's a grant-funded program. So cities apply for the grants, and if they're awarded a grant, the program starts. They just have to maintain 10 riders per hour to continue with the funding. But it's a great way for residents to get moving around South County. So a lot of the cities are getting very interested in getting a trolley program set up in their city.
Well, 10 riders an hour, that's not that hard to do, right?
Not once you get started and you start advertising
Right.
about the trolley program in each city.
Right. Now, I know Mission Viejo has some sort of a little bus system, but it's not a trolley, right?
It's very similar, and
Okay.
it's part of the program.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they did apply for this type of a grant?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and they were awarded a grant, and
Okay.
soon they'll be connecting next year with the Laguna Niguel trolley on Crown
good.
Valley Parkway.
Oh,
And then from
great.
Laguna Niguel, you get into Dana Point and Laguna Beach.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully people will take advantage of this because traffic seems like it's not getting much better.
Well, and a lot of people, especially in the summer where you've got a lot of summertime activities, people don't want to have to drive and park everywhere.
Right.
So if you can go and park in a convenient place and get shuttled around via the trolley system throughout the South County cities, it's a much better way to get around, a much more enjoyable way than trying to park and sitting in traffic.
Well, one thing you and I were talking about earlier is that, the residents of these areas, especially Laguna Beach, driving in and out, plus parking. Tell me a little bit about, how much the residents appreciate the fact that people take the trolley.
The residents love the trolley program. So when you talk to Laguna Beach residents, and I just had a meeting yesterday at Laguna Beach City Hall, the city council members and the residents really appreciate the trolley system and the Summer Breeze program because it gets the people into their city for shopping and dining and enjoying all of the activities without the cars and the traffic.
Right.
So it's a win-win for everyone.
Right. Excellent, excellent. And then, gosh, there's a lot of miles of trolley coverage. Tell me how many miles there are.
28 miles.
That's a lot.
It is.
That is great.
28 miles and growing.
Very good. Well, you've done such a good job, and let's just remind everybody, the Laguna Beach trolley picks up every 20 minutes, and it's free, right?
It is free.
That's excellent. All right, well, thank you so much for all your hard work on this.
Well, you're very welcome.
And is there anything that I've forgotten?
Just enjoy the summertime activities. We have just a plethora of things going on in every single city for the summer months.
Right.
And use the trolley system to get around, and you're going to have, a stress-free way to travel
Right.
and enjoy the activities of South County.
Right, and then the website that they could visit is lagunabeachcity.net. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you again. It was nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, so for all of your fun Laguna Beach activities and Dana Point and all the other cities we've mentioned, don't forget to use the Summer Breeze and the trolleys that are available. We'll be right back after this.
Are you considering cremation? Pacific Cremation Society offers simple and affordable cremation plans. Why do families choose us? Simple and affordable, discounted membership pricing, chartered memorials at sea, expert service and compassionate care, free advanced planning guide and consultation. Call now for your free planning guide.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I want to welcome you to our brand new facility here in Laguna Woods. We've been serving the community since 2006, and we're super excited to bring you an awesome team of doctors, Dr. Jackson, Dr. Asaturians, Dr. Vian, myself, here to serve you in our brand new state-of-the-art facility. Call us in the morning and we'll get you in the same day, guaranteed.
I'm coming for you, Cancer. With California Protons, I now have the technology and expertise to fight with unmatched precision. I'll zero in and wear you down with radiation, millimeter by millimeter. You won't weaken me. I'll spare my tissues and protect myself against future threats. Cancer, you're history. I'm looking to the future.
Do you hear but not understand? I have good news for you. A proprietary system for verifying hearing correction, verified best speech clarity, is now available through the All-American Hearing Network. This means hearing improvement can now be verified and documented. Your individual hearing correction is guaranteed in writing. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot. Try AMP, the world's smallest hearing aid at an unbelievably small price, just $750. It's ready to go in one visit, comfortable to wear, and virtually invisible when worn. Yes, you can now have verified best speech clarity. Hear every word. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot, risk-free.
Hi, welcome back. We have Stuart with Advanced Ear Care, and he's got a couple things to tell us about hearing, plus a really great organization that he's with, and he did some really fun things. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But nonetheless, tell me about better hearing and buying a hearing aid. You know, I have an 88-year-old father who I know needs a hearing aid, but how do you tell somebody we think you need a hearing aid?
Right. Well, that's a big challenge, anytime, because it's always a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
But I believe if you just come from a place of care and consideration and love, they kind of get it. They reluctantly kind of come along. The wonderful thing about that experience when that happens is, once they hear better, it's like, oh my gosh, I should have done this so long ago.
Right.
So then they know it was the right thing to do, and they're happy that, somebody brought them in and really pointed it out and kind of, made them make that first step and get better hearing.
I just don't know how to tell him, because when I call him on the phone, the TV is blasting, so I know he can't hear the TV.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just a simple hearing test, and at that time, we show them how much better they can hear.
Right.
And then we show them how they hear regularly, and it's like, wow, it kind of is,
sort of a wake-up
very,
call.
very clear, what they need to do and the path they need to take. But, what we're finding today is, so many of the third-party insurance companies and that realm, are trying to commoditize hearing, and just sell a hearing aid and they mail it to you, and they don't really know your hearing loss or what you need or what you like or what you want, but here's what you get, type of thing. So, buying a hearing aid's changing. I've done this 36 years, I guess 37 years here. It will be in a couple days on 7/11. And so, it's not about the plastic, that you put in your ear. That's part of it, of course, and, technology plays a huge part, in how we help people to hear, but somebody needs to program that and fit that and counsel patients, and it's really a continual thing.
Right.
So many people, we show them how to use the hearing aids, they come back and they're like, oh, I wasn't really sure what to do in this situation. We have to re-counsel them, show them how to use them, show them how to do different things to the hearing aid to maximize their clarity in various situations, and it's really an ongoing care type of process. And we kind of look at it like it's apples and oranges. The apple is just the hearing aid. If you want to live in the world of oranges, you know, that's with all the care, attention, keeping the ears clear,
Right.
you know, the hearing aids clean, and constantly programming them to maximize the clarity for them and, you know, their lives and fitting their lifestyles with what they need. So
Right, right. Now, you know, do you see any change in the way insurance companies are behaving given this information and technology? Because obviously there is new technology and they need to kind of come with that, right?
Right. So, you know, historically, insurance companies have never really provided a lot of care, you know, for hearing. I mean, you know, very little, unless they were like teachers unions or larger organizations like that, did a fantastic job. Now, I must say, you know, give them credit. You know, they're coming along, they're coming up with some packages for their insured people, and they have discount programs.
Okay.
You know, Scan, True Hearing, Hearing Care Solutions. You know, as well as Blue Cross, Anthem, you know, they all have programs now. You know, we're a provider for all those people,
Right.
which really helps a lot. You know, so we understand those, we show them the benefits, we show them what the differences are in the packages and really what they're buying into and what they get for services, and, you know, we just tie right into that and lift them up a little bit. So there's some movement there.
Okay,
you know,
that's
so
good.
that's positive. It really is good for all of these people that are struggling. And gosh, let's face it, hearing aids are expensive, and it's really important to get the proper package and the right kind of care to follow up with it.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that because I actually wasn't sure. I thought maybe, oh, hearing isn't covered at all, but you're saying that at least something is going towards it.
That's right.
Great.
That's right.
Great. Okay, good.
We're getting there.
Okay, well, that's good. You know, one step at a time, right?
That's right.
At least you've got them on board somewhat. So
Amen.
that's good. Maybe someday it'll be 100% covered.
There
Wouldn't that
you
be
go.
nice? So let's talk about this organization, this Starkey Hearing Foundation.
Right. So, you know, something we've supported for years and years. Amazing network of providers all around the world. You know, initially in, gosh, years ago, you know, we would drop in, fit hearing aids and leave. You know, now we go in, we train 30 or 40 people that are there and we'll stay there. You know, we take the ear impressions, do the testing, check for medical issues, you know, ear infections and whatnot, get those all cleared up. You know, we return in about 6 months, then fit the hearing aids. Those same 40 people are there so we can train them how to do the fittings.
Okay.
And so they stay there. So now there's over 50 locations around the world that are constantly feeding into this whole provider care, where before it was just kind of a hit and miss thing or a hit and run. Now, you know, we're living into that care on a daily basis. And I mean, you know, these people are going into villages, you know, that are out in the middle of, I mean, literally nowhere.
Okay.
And, you know, providing batteries and care and service and changing hearing aids. And so this foundation is celebrating their year of service. You know, they have their Starkey Hearing Gala coming up here this Sunday. So I'll be going back to Minneapolis to attend that. You know, many of the times that we do attend, you know, we meet celebrities.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
like
I was seeing some of the pictures. So wait a minute, I saw the whole group of Shark Tank. I actually, when I
Right.
saw that picture, I thought, oh my gosh, did you go on Shark Tank? And then you have Richard Branson,
Right.
Bill Clinton. So they all come together because they know how important it is.
That's right. You know, and these guys are amazing. You know, they lend their name to it. You know, Clinton with his global initiative, you know, comes alongside of many organizations to support him. You know, he's been a big support. George Bush, you know, George Bush Sr., you know, and George Bush, George W. Have, you know, participated in a lot of missions in Kenya and all over Africa. These people get right in there and fit the hearing aids, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh my gosh, you know, this is really amazing. You know, to see a child here for the first time, you know, when they're 10 or 12 years old, I mean, it's pretty fantastic. Or even see somebody recover their hearing. We fit a lot of adults too, you know, but this puts all those people back in society.
Right.
You know, so this gala is kind of the fun time. Everybody comes together, we celebrate that. They raise money, of course, for next year's events. But it's really a great celebration, and there's just so much positive energy there. It's remarkable. You know, all these celebrities really give back a lot. So, you know, it's nice to see that.
Well, you don't always see that, right? And it's nice that they can all come together in one location and just go and show, you know, just how much they do care. And, you know, they're using their celebrity status for something really good.
Absolutely.
Right, right. Now, tell me about some of the countries. So you have here El Salvador, Peru.
Right, you know, those are ones I've been on: El Salvador, Peru, Kenya, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, all over the world.
Right.
We've been, you know, a lot in Mexico as well.
Okay.
So, you know, and then right here in the United States, you know, I've been on missions in Palm Springs, Minneapolis, all over. So, they're constantly feeding, the people that need to hear better. So it's not just around the world, it's right here in our backyard as well.
Yeah.
So, if children need hearing aids and they're not hearing, we'll find a way to get them some hearing help.
That's great.
So it's just a really good system to tie into, and it's really been a valuable thing for us, and it really helps us to give back to our community as well.
Exactly. Now, if our audience would like to know more about the Starkey Hearing Foundation, how do they do that?
Sure, perfect. They can go to www.starkeyhearingfoundation.com.
Okay, so that easy.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
And if they want to donate, they can.
And they can donate.
That's
All right.
right.
And then you said it was in St. Paul, Minnesota?
That's right. That's where the gala is every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Starkey's located in Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Okay.
So that's their world headquarters.
All right. Well, have fun.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Okay.
We'll bring more pictures.
Oh, yes, bring more pictures. I just can't believe some of the people you've met. So, all right. So let's talk about, we talked a little bit earlier, testing everyone.
Right.
So does it cost money to have a test?
No, it's a free exam. It's interesting, just right out here in the lobby, talked to a lady, she had a son-in-law down in Texas, and major hearing loss, and he just won't go get tested, and she's like, I just can't believe it, and we hear that all the time, and so we just want to test everybody. And it's remarkable, the people that we're testing that really don't realize they have lost, they're like, oh my goodness, they've lost like a third of their hearing, or maybe half their hearing, and they're so surprised. And they don't have to do anything about it right away, or but at least they know. And typically it's a pretty eye-opening experience, or ear-opening, so to speak. But that's what we're trying to do. Test everybody. Even if they don't think they have loss, they can come in and get a benchmark for their hearing. So then they know where it's at 10 years later. So many people we test say, gosh, it's been grade school, since they've had their hearing tested. I mean, that's a long time.
Right.
For me it is anyway, maybe not you, but.
Well, no, I was just going to ask you, so what if you find that, okay, so you may not think you need hearing assistance, but one of your ears is plugged for any reason. I don't know why. Maybe it had water in it, or it was just all of a sudden you started noticing.
All those things happen, and people come in for those reasons. The wonderful thing is we have a video otoscope. It's just a little camera on the end of the ear. We put it right in the canal, and right on a large screen TV right in front of them, they can see their whole ear canal like the size of a basketball. So we can see anything and everything in that ear canal. And hopefully what we see is just a nice pearly gray, clear eardrum down at the end of that canal, and everything's nice and healthy.
Yes.
But many times we find quite a few different things in those ears.
Oh, really? Like what?
Cotton balls, into Q-tips, insects.
Oh my, what?
Wads of wax,
that sounds awful.
Just a little bit of everything. But nobody can look at their ears, so they don't know that it's in there.
I think I'm going to go get tested. I'm a little worried because I have a plug in here somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was really nice to see you again.
Always nice to see you.
Have a great time.
Thank you. I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Okay, and we'll be right back after this. And don't forget, if you want to know more about the Starkey Ear Foundation, you can go, or Advanced Ear Care, you can go to advancedearcare.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cartmart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Car here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cartmart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean Thomas. Sports Talk. Come join me here every Thursday morning at 11:30 a.m. for sports news, highlights, and interviews for all of Laguna Woods and around the world. Put it on your calendar. It's a great way to start your day with me and the Sports Talk way.
strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we have community concerts of Laguna Woods Village with us today, and we are going to talk about some of the upcoming concerts that are available for all of you to see. Well, welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Lisa.
So tell me, concerts are when? When do they usually happen?
Well, we bring in 6 performers each year.
Okay.
And so they go from, we start in October. We have 1 in October, 1 in November, and then January, February, March, and April.
Okay.
And they are always on a Sunday afternoon, but they vary from month to month as to what the date is.
Right, okay. Okay, so now the upcoming, do you have one upcoming, the first one will be in October?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about it.
Okay. This is 2 young women who are pianists. They are twins. They bill themselves as the Naughton Sisters.
Okay.
Their names are Michelle and Christina.
Okay.
And they play either on 2 separate pianos or both of them play on one, and that's what we have chosen. It's for them to play on the one piano. We have one 9-foot grand over at Clubhouse 3.
Okay.
And so that way we don't have to rent another piano.
Oh, there you go. Well, that'll be interesting to see how they both take each part, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And I understand that in watching their YouTubes and hearing, reading other people's critiques, that they are quite amazing, and it's almost like they're one person with 4 hands.
Right. Well, twins kind of do that, right?
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Kind of an interesting thing that they're twins.
Exactly.
Okay, and what's the next one?
The next one is the Russian String Orchestra in November.
Okay.
And that is a group of young Russian musicians. And interestingly enough, they've been around. They've celebrated their 25th anniversary not too long ago. But the average age of the musician is 30. So that doesn't quite equate. So
yeah.
Obviously, the turnover in the musicians happened because either they get a full-time job doing something else, they move from where they are, whatever. There are all kinds of reasons why they leave the group, and then they bring in somebody new and usually younger.
Right. Well,
So the
it's good
average
to know
age.
that at least there's still interest in music at a younger age.
What's interesting to me about this group is that the conductor is Misha, and if you see on the flyer, the picture of the group, they all have on T-shirts that say Misha's Gang.
A gang.
He's very well loved.
Okay.
And he lives in the U.S., even though they're all Russian. He lives in the U.S., and we found that is very, very helpful. We tried to bring a group of Cubans to the season that just finished. And when the current administration changed the rules about travel, they couldn't come.
Oh, I see.
So now we try really hard to find we obviously bring in people from all over the world, but we try to pick them with local representation, so we don't have to worry about visas and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about the one in January.
That's the Ariel String Quartet.
Okay.
The string quartet is traditionally 2 violins, a viola, and a cello.
Okay.
And that is exactly who this group is. And they are really amazingly well qualified. They were mentored extensively by Itzhak Perlman.
Oh.
So they have great creds.
Yes, absolutely.
And they actually have been around, they've been a group for over 20 years, even though they're very young. They met in middle school in Israel. So, yeah.
Now, have you had these performers before?
No. The only one that is a repeat is in the next group, the Tempest Trio.
Okay.
The cellist in this group is Amit Peled, and he is a gentleman who we had him 2 years ago as a soloist, and he just knocked the socks off our audience. He was so good. And now he has formed this trio called the Tempest Trio, and all 3 of the musicians. Now, this is called what is called a piano trio. That doesn't mean 3 pianos,
right?
But piano, violin, and cello. And so all 3 of those musicians are top-notch in their field, and now they've come together as a trio. Okay. So I'm very excited about hearing them as a trio.
Right.
The other thing that's fun about Amit is that he plays on Pablo Casal's cello, which is on permanent loan to him by Pablo Casal's widow.
Oh, wow.
And when he travels, he buys a seat for the cello.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Now, how do you find most of these performers?
On the internet, and most of them have agents who are out looking for places for them to perform. Okay. Some of them do their own advertising. We get lots and lots of information from people, and then we go out and look also.
Okay.
And they might refer, the musicians themselves might refer us to other people. Or for example, as we had Amit, he actually was a friend of people on our board, which is how we found him in the first place. Okay. But then he told us about the trio. So it's that kind of very close-knit.
Sure.
They all know each other.
Yes. Well, that's
and there's
good.
Lots of talent out there.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Now, if people in our viewers would like to be a part of this club, which is the Community Concerts Club, how do they go about doing that?
Well, there's information online on the village website. We do have a website.
Okay.
And also these flyers are in all clubhouses.
Okay.
And if they can't find them in some of the clubhouses, the Clubhouse 3 office always has them.
Okay, great.
So,
and is there a cost to attend these concerts?
Oh yes.
Okay.
It is a membership, and it is $60 for the 6 concerts.
Oh,
in other words,
really good.
There's no individual sale of tickets to individual concerts.
Gotcha.
You must buy the whole series because we are, by IRS qualification or whatever you want to call it, a membership organization.
Gotcha.
So you must be a member, and then that gets you all the tickets.
So now would be a really good time to be the member, because then you can take advantage of all of them starting in October.
Exactly, exactly. Now we do sell the series into the series. You know, you can buy it in January if you want to, but
right, but that means every concert's more expensive.
Well,
it'd be better to do it early.
The thing is that if you tried to go to any of these concerts anywhere else, it would cost you $50, $60.
Oh, absolutely.
At least.
Absolutely.
And then you'd have to drive somewhere.
Right. And this is just right here in your own backyard. Right. Well, excellent.
On Sunday afternoon, so you don't have to drive at night.
Yeah. All right. So Sundays at 2 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center, and not starting till October. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come back when we get a little closer to that time frame. We'll talk more about the upcoming concerts, so maybe we can cover some of the other ones.
Super. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you,
very
Lisa.
nice to have you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good luck with getting more folks.
Thank you.
All right. And if you want more information about the concerts coming up, you can always go to the Laguna Woods Village website and just type in the community concerts, and it'll come right up for you. We'll be right back after this.
Did you know that we are living longer, healthier lives than ever before? And did you know that social interaction, brain stimulation, and exercise improve your quality of life? Did you know the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute offers 200 tuition-free classes to older adults in South Orange County? With over 30-plus locations between Lake Forest and San Clemente, it has never been easier to take advantage of your third act of life. Sign up today.
I started Sterling Financial under the premise that there was a need for integrity in this industry as well as quality service.
There's such volatility in the stock market. One day it could be up 100 points, the next day it could be down 500 points. Well, what we like to do is be able to have people go to bed and wake up the next morning knowing that their money is safe and secure.
That's what we try to do here at Sterling Financial Advisors, is to create peace of mind and quality of life in retirement.
Dr. Christine Chung with 7-Day Dental has served Laguna Woods for 17 years. Her office is close, her staff is the best, and she offers great discounts for Laguna Woods.
I have been a patient of Dr. Christine Chung at 7-Day Dental for 15 years. She and her staff are exceptional.
You may know me from Village Television. I would not go anywhere else for dental care than 7-Day Dental.
7-Day Dental, simply your best choice.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, yet retains the ability to maintain a degree of independence in their life, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your Home Care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings, and with a compassionate eye toward preserving dignity, independence, and quality of life. Our experienced and dependable caregivers, registered, qualified, and background screened, provide companionship and help at home. The superior service provided by Your Home Care enables your loved one to remain independent and secure in the comfort of familiar surroundings. Call 949-215-0004 to schedule a personal in-home consultation.
Welcome back. Well, we have Phil and Sandy here, who's with the Baby Boomers Club. But today they're coming to us as Captain America and Moonbeam. So I'd like to introduce you to Captain America and Moonbeam. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you guys take it away, because I know you have a little something to discuss.
Will you stop that? I'm trying to count these wristbands.
Well,
come on, help me.
Listen, I'm meditating, and this time I almost got my chakras lined up with my astral soul.
Oh, well, get off your astral soul and come over here and help me count these. We have 1,000 people coming.
Oh man, is your family coming over again?
No. It's Woodstock. It's Laguna Woods, Baby Boomers Woodstock, and I need your help.
Okay.
It's the biggest Woodstock that we've ever had here in Laguna Woods.
Right. I didn't forget.
Okay.
I knew about it.
Okay.
Okay, I still know about it.
Okay.
All right. So.
And this is, our 10th anniversary.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, we better get the word out.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. You want to hear great music, dancing, and down-home rock and roll? Well, get over to Clubhouse 2 on Saturday, July 28th, and get ready to have your mind blown, because this is the 110th anniversary of Woodstock.
No. It's 10 years.
What?
It's 10 years, Captain America. Not 110, it's 10 years.
Oh, man, did I sleep through a whole century?
Yeah, apparently you did. If anybody could, you could do that.
So is Reagan still president?
No.
Oh, good, we can get out of Canada.
Oh, geez, Captain America, we're not in Canada. We're in California.
Oh, no wonder it's so darn hot here all the time.
That explains, everything. This Woodstock, sometimes we carry it a little bit too far, folks. Let me tell you, we can really get into the mood.
So we have fun.
We have lots of fun. Lots of fun.
I can tell. All right, Phil, take off your glasses so we can see who you really are.
Okay.
And welcome back to this century, Captain America. I think you were reciting right out of that movie there for a few minutes. Like, wait a minute, where are we? So cute that you got into character. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Is having fun and kind of reliving the whole Woodstock era, right? And I know it was a great event all these years, and last year we do have some video, and so we'll show some of that. But first and foremost, July 28th, tell me what's happening and how it's all going to happen.
Well, it's going to be at Clubhouse 2.
Okay.
Out on the front patio. And you're allowed to come in at 7 in the morning to put up your pop-ups, your blankets, your umbrellas. And the ticket sales, the wristbands.
Groovy wristbands.
Yep, they're on sale at 8 o'clock. They will be on sale throughout the day.
Okay.
And we have Restaurant 19 will be serving food, and that will be from about 2 to about 7 o'clock, I believe. We have 4 bands this year.
Okay.
So, and we just usually have 2. This is the first time we've done 4. So the music will start at 2 o'clock and go all the way to 8:30.
Okay.
So we have a full day of entertainment for you. ticket wristband prices are $15 a piece, and this is for baby boomer members, for residents of Laguna Woods and their friends.
Okay.
So you do not have to be a baby boomer member to attend Woodstock.
Okay.
We also have
No babies.
No babies.
Or children.
Or children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a 21 and over type
Yeah,
thing?
it's an adult event.
Okay.
No animals, no barbecues, but because of safety reasons.
Sure.
And we will have water stations set up.
Good.
Clubhouse 2 inside is open with air conditioning and tables, and we'll have entertainment going on inside also. So
Okay.
if you can't tolerate the heat outside, you can go in and relax.
Hopefully it won't be as hot as it was
No.
last
Yes,
week.
hopefully
My
it will
gosh.
cool down. We had a
Okay.
beautiful year last year, weather-wise.
Yes.
So we're hoping for that again.
Okay.
We had between around 850 last year show up, so we're thinking we're going to do 1,000 this year.
Great turnout.
So we have 1,000 wristbands here.
So you have all these wristbands. Now tell me, what does the wristband $15 include?
It includes the full day of the event. It gets you in to do your they have free face painting going on. And restaurant 19's there for food for purchase. Also, I forgot to say, the buses are running.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to run special buses for us. You can call the bus depot or the bus department and make reservations, and they will pick you up, bring you, and then take you home. There's also extra parking at Clubhouse 7 because Clubhouse 2 will be very full.
Yes.
And that top parking lot is blocked off because that's next to the clubhouse because that's where the bands are set up and that's where we dance.
Okay.
Isn't
do
she
our
amazing?
thing.
She knows it all. I don't even need to ask any questions. She's got it all.
I love my Captain America.
Yes, yes, or Frank Zappa or whatever you want to call him. Well, it sounds like a really great event. Now, if people want to find out more, where should they go?
They can email the babyboomerclub.org or they can call the Baby Boomer phone number that's on the website.
Okay.
And there are flyers at the clubhouses. It is, and I'm not sure we said the date, that is July the 28th.
Right,
yeah,
right,
in just a couple of weeks. So it's coming up very, very soon. So mark your calendars, guys.
And they can, do they only get the wristbands the day of, or can they buy them ahead of time?
We've already done 4 pre-sales.
Oh, I see.
So we've already sold quite a few.
So between now and the 28th, no more pre-sales?
There's not any, we don't have another event.
Oh,
so
I see.
they'll just come and get them at the day.
And there's no limitations, like if you hit 1,000, boy, no more.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Right, okay.
no, we do actually can get in more than 1,000.
Okay, so slightly more than 1,000.
Did you tell them about all the bands we're having?
We have Full Spectrum.
Okay.
We have Dutch of Fizz.
Yes.
We have a Hootenanny Band.
Fun.
And we have
the Beatles.
LSD.
No.
No, isn't there
we
a
have
folk
LSD.
band? There's a folk
There's
band.
a folk
Right,
band
okay.
at 2 o'clock.
Hootenanny kind of folk
Oh, that-
band.
And that will be
fun.
inside the clubhouse, so it'll be nice and cool, because that's the hottest part of the day.
Yes, okay.
And then Dutch of Fizz comes on. It's a local band
Yeah,
here.
we've had them on before.
Yeah. So they're coming on for an hour. And then Full Spectrum will be on for an hour and a half. And then Love Saves the Day, which is LSD.
Okay.
And they were here last year. They were very famous. They only are playing music from Woodstock.
Great.
So throughout the whole event is the music from Woodstock. So
sounds like fun.
get your costumes together, guys. Get these crazy wigs on and all
Get
these
your
funny
costumes
colors and
Yep.
you know.
Well, you guys all behave yourselves.
Oh no,
No
no,
chance of that.
no chance of that. It's a party. It's an all-day party.
Oh
it.
gosh. Well, good luck. Have a great time. I
Thank
hope you get
you.
1,000 people.
Yes,
Sounds
come
like
on
fun.
out, guys. We're ready to party hardy.
Okay, rock on.
Rock on.
All right, and if you want to know more about the Woodstock 2018 here in Laguna Woods, you can go to the babyboomersclub.org, or you could probably go to the Laguna Woods Village website and type in Baby Boomers, and they would have more information for you. We'll be right back after this. Peace. Peace, love, whatever.
Welcome to the Towers. As president of our association, I'd like to tell you about life here. Membership includes nightly open menu dinners, weekly housekeeping, on-call maintenance, and a range of on-site activities. Join our community of active, independent seniors. It's elevated living in a hotel-style environment. Visit us at towers@lagunawoodsvillage.com.
When you travel with AAA, you get more than a vacation. You get exclusive AAA member benefits, special offers on unforgettable experiences, and the travel planning knowledge of your own AAA travel agent. When you travel with AAA, you get the vacation of your dreams. To save on a pleasant holidays vacation, visit your local AAA travel agent today.
Come discover what makes South County Lexus different.
The expectation of the customer is a history of the business doing things a certain way, and we do it completely different.
Tell us about the car buying process.
Very clear, very transparent, no haggling.
They do some extra stuff that their dealers they do on a normal basis, so I feel very good, and that makes a big difference.
At South County Lexus,
They really are different.
just like you.
Welcome back. Well, we've got some good movies for you coming up. Friday, July 13th at 2 p.m. we have Annihilation. Well, that doesn't sound very enticing, but I will have to say it's very anticipated, energy and a little scary, I think. Natalie Portman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, directed by Alex Garland. It is a rated R movie about 115 minutes. It's about a biologist and former soldier, Lena, who's played by Natalie Portman, is shocked when her missing husband, Oscar Isaac, comes home near death from top secret mission into the Shimmer, which is a mysterious quarantine zone no one has ever returned from. Now, Lena and her elite team must enter a beautiful, deadly world of mutated landscapes and creatures to discover how to stop the growing phenomenon that threatens all life on Earth. Well, that sounds pretty scary, so hopefully they find what they need and ends well. So that is Annihilation. That'll be on Friday, July 13th at 2 p.m. Then we go, then the next one on Monday, we have Crooked House. And that is based on Agatha Christie's book, Crooked House, with Max Irons, Stephanie Martini, and it's directed by Gilles Paquette-Brenner. It also has Glenn Close in it. It's rated PG-13. In Agatha Christie's most visited tale, the suspicious circumstances surrounding the death of a wealthy patriarch is investigated by spy-turned-private detective Charles Hayward, who was lured by his former lover to catch her grandfather's murderer before Scotland Yard exposes dark family secrets. On the sprawling estate amidst a poisonous atmosphere of bitterness, resentment, and jealousy in a truly crooked house, Hayward encounters 3 generations of the dynasty, including a theater actress, the old man's widow 50 years his junior, and the family matriarch Lady Edith de Havilland. So that sounds really good. Monday, July 16th at 2 p.m. And both of our movies are brought to you by Hogue. So a couple of other things we have going on. A brand new music experience comes to your home. Broadband Services announced that a new high-quality digital music service provider, Stingray Music, is coming on, well, it's actually been here July 11th. It's coming up just in a day or so. Stingray offers a full range of audio music television channels in all genres, including rock, jazz, classical music, pop hits, and more. All residents with a digital television plugged into our cable network will now have state-of-the-art music programming delivered right to their TV, and that will be channels offered from 55-1 through 55-50. And that sounds very fun. So now we go to our weather, and as I mentioned before, looking really good, warm but humid with a little chance of rain today. Tuesday with 88, 68 for the lows, and then again tomorrow 86, 68, still warm with a little chance of rain. Thursday 86, 67, nice and warm. Friday 85, 67, also warm, and Saturday looks really good, sunny, 85, 67. And then around town, we've got North 91, Beaches 80, South OC 89, San Diego 87, and Inland 93. So it looks pretty good overall. I think it'll be a lovely day. And then coming up on our show tomorrow, we have a couple different things, if I could actually find them, but I think we have some really good show tomorrow, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.